As much as I would love Arsenal as a team to win the EPL for this season, the players and the coach need to redouble their efforts and actually finish up the good work that they already started. Welcome back to the multimedia channel, guys. I hope that you had a great weekend and that this new week is already off to a good start for you. All right, so as usual, if this is your very first time on the channel, I want to say welcome and ask that you please subscribe to stay up to date with the content that I share. And if you're already subscribed, I mean, it means a whole lot to me. I want to say a very big thank you to you and ask that you keep really following me to stay up to date whenever I share content. All right, today we have quite a number of updates coming out of the camp of the Super Eagles. But then before we get right into that, I would love to talk a bit about the Premier League. I mean, it was a not so interesting weekend for other clubs, but for other clubs, it was an interesting weekend, particularly at the top of the Premier League. Of course, we all know that it's already a struggle between Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. But then the weekend was a bad one for Arsenal. Yeah, if I am to use that word, it was a bad one for Arsenal. And then Liverpool, while Arsenal lost 2-0 to Aston Villa, which sits in the fourth position on the table. Liverpool lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace, surprisingly. But of course, I wasn't entirely surprised because it's the EPL and expect anything really. And like I would always say, there are currently no underdogs. So if you're looking down on any team in the Premier League, you're doing that at your own peril. Yeah, but I think for some reasons I'm particularly concerned about Arsenal, and that's because, I mean, for more than 20 years, they've not really lifted the Premier League. And as a matter of fact, this young Arsenal side have really worked hard to get to where they are. I mean, they are not the best side when it comes to quality of players, and they do not have the most expensive players, but we've seen them show commitment up until this moment. But then it's football, and of course they lost that very crucial match against Aston Villa on Sunday. Yeah, so I don't know, because personally I would have loved them to really win the Premier League, but as things stand, I don't know, because if you ask me, I don't think Man City is willing to let go of any points now, and all teams have played 33 matches. They're left with just 5 matches to go, and I mean, if all of them happen to win the remaining matches, it means Man City is winning, because currently they are leading in the league with 2 points ahead of Arsenal, and then Liverpool, which comes in the third position, and then Aston Villa, and then of course you now have Tottenham, which also lost over the weekend to Newcastle. It was a 4-0 thriller. I mean, it was crazy, man. Many people didn't really expect the outcome of that game. And then of course you have Manchester United coming in after Newcastle in the sixth position. For Manchester United, I don't know how this season is really going to end, but as things stand, they've completely lost out of the top 4 in the Premier League, so they should really be struggling to finish in the top 6. Yeah, so they can maybe get a place in the Europa competitions. Yeah, so that's it. Moving forward to the updates we'll have, we'll begin today, of course, by talking about the fact that the NFF, the technical committee of the NFF, is set to meet on Tuesday, that is April 16th, to actually deliberate or make their final decision as to who would be the next coach of the Super Eagles. I mean, that meeting tomorrow would finally put to bed this month and weeks long question and conversations around whether or not the NFF should appoint a local coach or a foreign coach to really lead the Super Eagles. I mean, we can't wait for that decision to be reached, and like I've always said, they must make sure that politics does not get in the way of whoever they are going to really make the coach of the Super Eagles, because of course the World Cup is just by the corner, and really what the players need now is a coach they can work with, and a coach that is really committed to um, giving us that glory. Yeah, so they are meeting tomorrow to decide who would take the reins at the Super Eagles. Now, moving forward, Kenneth Omero, of course, the central defender for the Super Eagles, has said that the players can't really wait for the NFF to decide who becomes the coach because it will help them to further concentrate, of course, particularly ahead of their World Cup qualifier matches against against South Africa, and then yeah, against South Africa, which comes up on June 7th. Yes. So the feel he is saying that it is important for the NFF to actually settle that so that the players can really concentrate on the competition and of course the qualifiers that lie ahead of them. Yeah. So moving forward and away from that, it was a weekend of celebration for quite a number of stars of the Super Eagles across Europe. Now, from winning the trophy to banging goals, in with midfielder Rafael Onyedika, who actually scored for Club Brugge in their 3-0 victory over rivals Antwerp. Now, it makes it 3 times that he has scored in 3 consecutive outings for his Club Brugge side in Belgium. Yeah, so kudos to him. I mean, he's one player I have always admired, even though he has not really had enough time to feature in for the Super Eagles. But I mean, he has a great future, and of course, he has that capacity to really control the midfield. Yeah, so this is me wishing him well as he continues to make us proud. Now, moving forward, Frank Onyeka, who plays for Brentford, was as a midfielder, actually got his first goal for the EPL side. So kudos to him, congratulations to him. And when we saw him celebrating and really thanking God after that very first goal, so it means that he had actually gone a total of 3,451 minutes without getting a goal for his club side. So it tells you really what that means for him. So congratulations to him. I just hope and pray that it's going to be the beginning of goals and more goals for the midfielder. Yeah. So moving forward, and as far as I'm concerned, this is like the most important of all celebrations across Europe, and the one that concerns the Super Eagles, and that has to do with the fact that Victor Boniface has won the German Bundesliga title with his Bayern Leverkusen side. Now, congratulations to him. That really means a lot. It really means a lot. I mean, we know how critical he has been for the club. So, congratulations to him. Congratulations to the coach of the side. Congratulations to the side and other players. So he, alongside Nathan Teller is another player for the Super Eagles, have really been instrumental for Bayern Leverkusen. So this is me wishing them well moving forward. And of course, we heard him say that they have more trophies to win for the club. Yeah, so we recall that Victor Osimhen actually won the Serie A title for Napoli. He was with the team that won the title rather after 33 years. So it looks like it's a victory for the victors, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface. Yeah, so congratulations to the guys. And Boniface actually took to his social media to say that Victor told him that this year was going to be his year after his own side won the Serie A last season. So this is some sort of prophecy coming to fulfillment to sort of paint a better picture of the kind of season that Xavi Alonso's side has had so far. They are the only unbeaten team in top European leagues so far after 43 games. So it really means a lot. This is someone who is really doing the whole coaching stuff for the very first time. So kudos to him, kudos to the players. And I'm talking about Boniface, Victor Boniface. He out of 27 games across all competitions this season, he scored a total of 18 goals and had 9 assists. So he's become one of the most sought after as far as I'm concerned, and of course, as far as available information have it across the whole of Europe. And no wonder Napoli is looking at him as a perfect replacement for Victor Osimhen when he leads forward. Victor Osimhen alongside Tobi Amusan have actually earned a coveted spot on the 2024 Forbes Africa 30 under 30 list, and that was because of their dedication, resilience, and unwavering determination to success. Yeah, so this is me saying congratulations to Victor Osimhen and Amusan. Of course, Amusan has broken several records. Yeah, quite a number of records. And then, of course, we recall how Victor Osimhen actually had a very, very good season last season. Yeah, apart from the fact that his side won their title after 33 years, he actually won the best player in the continent of Africa. That's for the male category. He was the African Footballer of the Year. Yeah, so this is really huge, and it goes to show the extent to which they've really been committed to their profession, so to say. Yeah, so this is me saying congratulations to the both of them. They are making Nigeria proud. They are making the entire continent of Africa proud. Yeah, so moving forward, it is also important to say that Victor Ziman actually scored his 15th goal of the season for his side over the weekend. Moving forward, Stanley Wali over the weekend emerged as the hero of his South African side, Chippa United, as he helped them to reach the semi-finals of the prestigious Nedbank Cup. He actually saved the penalty, and the game against FC Galaxy actually ended 2-0 in favor of his Chippa United side. The goalkeeper actually took to his Instagram page to say, "This is my office, another clean sheet in the bag." Yeah, so it didn't really come as a surprise. Of course, if you recall the kind of performance he actually pulled during the AFCON tournament, he's such a wonderful goalkeeper, and this is me really wishing him well. And of course, I do hope that very, very soon European clubs will begin to really come for him. Yes. So moving forward, rest of the week, the NFF also appointed Manu Garba head coach of the under-17 male team. That is the Golden Eaglets. The Golden Eaglets. Yeah. So this comes 11 years after he led the 2013 team to the victory at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in United Arab Emirates. If we recall very well, I would know that that under-17 team actually had the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho, Taiwo Awoniyi, Isaac Success, Musa Mohammed, Chidebre Nwakali, and then goalkeeper Dele Alampaso as part of the team. So they were highly victorious, and they were celebrated the globe world over. They were celebrated all around the world because of the kind of performance that they actually brought into that tournament. So this is me saying a huge congratulations to Garba, hoping that he would actually replicate what he did with his team in 2013. Yeah, so as usual, I expect you to drop your comments on the comment section. Who do you think the NFF would appoint the new coach for the Super Eagles? And what do you have to say about the fact that Victor Boniface has actually won the German Bundesliga? Yeah, so it means a lot to him, and then of course to his footballing career. So you can just drop your comments. What do you also think about where we are in the EPL, given the fact that Arsenal lost their game against Aston Villa on Sunday? Who do you see winning the title this time? Do you feel that Man City is going to win it for the fourth consecutive time, breaking all records? Or do you think Arsenal would bounce back? Do you think Liverpool would also bounce back? Yeah, so just share your thoughts on the comment section. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.